So I'm in queue. We're in queue. We just got access to a raid, so we're waiting for 20 other people on like it's 5 a.m. While we wait for the fucking thing, we could do a little mini thump.
That's true.
Welcome to Flavel. Great to see you. Hello. Oh, you're bouncing.
Hello.
You're jamming. Hi.
Oh my gosh, it's other Shiry.
It's
oh my
other
god, look, it's
Shiry.
us.
Let's
oh my
go.
god.
Wait, what's
I
your
have a
name
mirror.
backwards? It's Yuri.
Yoshi. See, look, I'm taller than Okuno. See?
It's true.
See, look.
It is true.
So can you guys tell the difference between me and Okuno? Can you guys?
We're different.
Wait, is that Shiry's good twin? Wait, what do you mean good twin? What is that? What are you trying to say about that?
Rat.
Stop.
We'd be Thumping Pyon? I think we'd be Thumping
Boing.
Pyon. Boing, hop.
Boing.
Say the line. Say the fucking line.
Oh, bunny, boing, boing. I said the thing.
Thank you. Okay, that's all.
Oh, okay. Now we're done.
Yeah, that was it.
That's all that is. Wow, that's really easy.
Yeah, like
Right.
when we have like the thumping bikes.
We went through my Twitter. There's not really anything going on there. What?
Do you believe that? You sure about that?
I guess.
Why did my father leave? Could you answer that? Milk was enticing and cigarettes are expensive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want the real answer or do you want the comforting answer?
It's because he wanted to give you a really good birthday present and he wanted to make sure that you were old enough to be able to receive it. So he's waiting until you're old enough to leave the house before he gives it to you.
Back.
He'll give you all of his debt.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Woo! Guess what you won? College loans. Debt from the mafia.
So what do you typically start with for these?
Well, at first you should introduce yourself. That would be that's normally a good starter for people that don't know you.
I'm Okuno. If you don't know me, I look like Shiry and I steal the fame of Shiry. I play a bunch of silly games on stream and sing. 4 big guys and they bust on my eyes. They eat my ass just like apple pie. I'm trying to remember it. And I've never introduced myself before. This is weird.
You've never once introduced yourself ever?
Not formally to like a group of like a crowd or something.
Oh God, there's no one's even here. Come on. It's Sunday, 6 a.m. No one's awake.
Okay,
They're at church.
You're right. All right, so
just picture everyone in their underwear.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah. Well, okay. So here's a question for you. Do you think that you're more of a variety game streamer or a horror streamer for your video games?
For sure.
What's your favorite genre?
I do not know. I don't have like a singular genre that I stick to ever. Platformers, I guess? Or boomer shooters. Immersive sims.
Boomer shooters.
So like a boomer shooter is like
Doom?
Like so like Ultra Kill or like Doom, I guess. Or
Quake.
Yeah, like Quake.
So what is the
but more like the modern boomer shooter where like people are kind of putting a modern twist on the older first-person shooter games and still like sticking with that style. Yeah.
Skittish wants to know, do you go to the gym?
No, I don't go to the gym. I don't like work out or anything. I just kind of waste away on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't like,
right?
if I wasn't doing this marathon thingy, I've been pretty determined to actually start like going to the pool. And like, the only thing I hate is chlorine. I really don't like chlorine getting in my hair or like.
Yeah, it makes your hair feel terrible.
Yeah.
If you do it enough, it feels bad at first, but then it'll make your hair really soft, and then it'll start bleaching it.
Is that true?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna start stripping the color from your hair. If you
well, no, it'll make it soft.
Lighter. Oh yeah, it'll make it softer.
Is that healthy or not healthy?
Oh, not healthy. Not at all. You're harsh chemicals. Do you like to swim, Okuno?
I'm not a big fan of swimming, no.
Is there a reason for that? Is there a traumatic past?
Body issues, I think. I'm kind of like, you know, it's uncomfy taking my shirt off and stuff.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I always had to yell at those people that would wear their shirts in the pool because because I used to be a lifeguard. The cotton in shirts like clogs the filters, and so I'd always have to go yell at them, be like, "Hey, you can't wear your shirt if you want to swim," and they would always be like, "Ugh."
Yeah, and it's hard to just be like, "Hey, you there with the nylon shirt? You get to stay in the pool, but you."
You
get out.
You with the cotton shirt?
Fuck yeah, get out.
Yeah.
Are those cotton swim trunks? Fucking swim naked. There better not be any cotton in those balls of yours. I'll have to check. Open up. Open wide. Okay, so this is your second, as far as I know, second VTuber design.
Yeah.
Like, what do you prefer this one, and what's your thought process of the old one transforming into this new one?
So the initial one that I got was from Nizuma. It's like a website that just like sells models and stuff. And my friend convinced me to do it, and I just looked on that website where he got his, and I typed in Bunny Boy, and it was like selling the rights to it and everything, and I was like, okay, I'll take it. And
you
I wasn't
bought
too
my
happy
design.
with yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Oh, he's got the rights to it, so you're the one who's in trouble.
But I got that one, and I was like, I don't really vibe with like streetwear outfit. And I was like, that's not really my vibe. I don't really like streetwear too much. So I was like, okay, let's redesign it. And I had a friend put like different art for it and everything and rig it up and all that. And that was the one that I think you're more familiar with the sweater, like the cable knit sweater. That one is my second design. And then I was like, I want different rigging, and I want it to be built from the ground up and started from the beginning with someone. And I was like, oh, I should throw on references to my friends on it as well. So I've got like my necklace is reference to two of my other VTuber friends, like a little cat paw on the shirt. That's for one of my other streamer friends. And it's like cute little references to people who helped me along my journey and all that.
Am I on there?
The cat paw's for Shizu,
the whole thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the copyright infringement. Yeah, okay.
Right. Yeah. That was an important part of it. Yeah. I told my model artist, I was like, hey, infringe the rights as much as possible.
Yeah, we were too different from Shiry Bun because we were more green. Turn my ears from green to blue.
Exactly.
It's just you have the green eye now, where my eye is the blue. It's like we swapped. You even took my heterochromia. What the fuck? VTuber twins.
I'm just a Benoy on the internet.
Benoy.
Oh, Joker. You know what I'm gonna do with this low penny, Joker?
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say next. I'm tired. So the bunny, the bunny boing boing. How did that start? How did that come from? That's my favorite. I love when you say it. I love it so much.
I had like sound alerts at one point, and it was like a redeem that was literally just someone going bunny boing boing. I was like, oh, well that's very, very cute and all that. And then my sound alert stopped working, and I was just like, I'll start doing it, I guess. And that's kind of just what that turned into. And then someone was like, do the bunny boing boing thing, but do it in like a British accent. Fucking boing boing. It's led to some weird ones, like saying it backwards and then like,
can you do that?
Like recording it. I don't remember what it was, but like we put it into like a play audio backwards kind of thing. And then I would like recreate it and play it backwards, and it would be like, we were like, yep, that sounds really good.
Okay. So for I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious to tell, but I feel like you have become much more cuter with your new design. Is there any reason why you decided to go more cute?
That was a history kind of thing. Like it is rooted in sort of me always wanting to express a cuter side of myself and not really being able to.
Is there anything else that you've been wanting to express but been kind of don't know how to, or been struggling to express? Or do you have any desires that you've been kind of wanting but still don't know exactly how to approach it?
I don't know. I'm sure there's like other stuff that I still need to like overcome and like confront, and then like it's what's crazy thinking about this is like this has been 3 years, because I as well, like, we started roughly around the same time.
Yeah.
Thinking about how much has changed in my life in 3 years is crazy. So I'm looking forward to figuring out way more about myself as time continues. And I couldn't be happier being in the space that I am, because it's only been good for me at this point.
So I feel like, especially if we're explaining this for people, they may not know how we met or how we became aware of each other. So you tell your story, and then I'll tell my story of how I met you.
It's just silly. Like, I think in my chat, someone like said, Okuno, look at your DMs. And I was like, okay. And they were like, here's these pictures. Look at this streamer. This streamer is copying you. And I was like, huh? What are you talking about? And I was like, I don't think they look exactly the same. It's perfectly fine. But that is weird. I mean, it is very similar. There was so much investigating being done where it was like, all right, look up, when did they start streaming? And when did I start streaming? And like, when is this? Like, and it was just such a whole thing.
So just like how you had people coming into, you know, you real hush hush, like I had someone come into my DMs and they slapped down a fucking fat envelope being like, Shiry, we need to talk. I think someone's stealing your design. like 2, 3, 4 different people came over just saying, this person's stealing your design. And of course I did not think that someone would steal my design. I don't think someone is going to steal my design. And there's always inspirations, and that's totally fine. So essentially we both just had people coming to us being like, this person is stealing your design. Either that or, oh my god, I found your twin. God, there's that one person that said, oh my god, everybun art. Yeah, everybun art. Sorry, I'm late. And it was art of Okuno's old model. And I was like, it looks really good. It looks really good, but that's not me.
It's very cute.
It's in my art tag, and they tagged me, so and it's literally art for you. Okay, so I just went into our DMs. This was in 2021.
Yeah.
That we first met. So this is Shiry, like 3 years ago. Okay, you ready to voice act yourself?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Voice act.
You can
make it different though.
I summon thee.
Oh, hello.
Wait, that was really fast. Why aren't you asleep? It's 2 in the morning.
Well, I'm bad at that. Sorry.
Same. Do you wanna add me on Discord?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, heart. I'm sure our babies will be adorable.
And so I said, LOL.
Oh, here's what you were talking about in your lore.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my lore.
Here it is. This is what you were just talking about.
Yep.
Welcome.
Hey, long time no chat. Lol. I just wanted to drop by and check something, because I've had random people come in and be like, oh, you look like that other VTuber, and I never thought anything of it. Just had like a general worried feeling about it and wanted to check in.
Yeah, a few people pop in and are like, are you Okuno's brother?
That's the exact words they use in mine. Haha. I just wanted to be sure that you weren't bothered by it or anything. Sorry, I was doing the face. Also, congrats on partner. That's huge.
Just like my cock. Huge.
That would have been a wild response.
Thank you, Heart. I know our designs are different enough where I don't really think it's copying or anything.
For sure. I just worry about stuff. Glad to kind of just clear that up. And then you invited me to the subathon.
Yeah. I'm having my 1-year subathon on June 6th. Hey, look, it's like the day. Wow, it's like 3 years from now. Wow.
Whoa.
It's gonna be uncapped in at least 24 hours. So if there's any time that works, just tell me. You're super important to me, so I wanted to invite you. All right.
No.
If you can't come, no worries. I just wanted to invite peeps who have been with me and have impacted me since my 1 year of existence in the 2D realm of existence.
2 existences in that.
Yeah, repetition. Hey, listen. I'm sorry. I'm a bad writer.
Are we still going?
Well, I mean, this is about this is the end. You left me on scene. You
hang
haven't
on.
replied to me in 2 years, asshole.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll read this as if I'm actually me from back then.
Okay.
While I was still working.
Yeah.
I'm off work and stream on Monday, so that should actually work just fine. Thanks for the invite.
Give me Discord.
That was our lore of me and Okuno, how we met. I made a cute little edit, and he was the second person in the edit, I believe. When I was going through your clips, I was like, fuck. I wish I was as funny as Okuno. Okuno is so funny. Like, whenever I talk about you to people, I talk about just like you are just the funniest person I know. Like,
stop.
You are.
Stop it, you. Shut up,
it's
bitch.
true.
Oh my god.
Like,
I remember the clip that you sent. The clip that you made was me killing a child.
Yes.
I've lost my father. Where could he have got off to?
He went to the store to get some milk.
So hard. Oh, so funny. Is this my husband? No, this is my child. This is Okuno. I adopted him. I feel like it's just a very.
You guys are in the game?
Yeah, we're actually in the game. Don't,
oh my god.
You can't tell. We're interviewing. We're.
Oh, sorry. Honestly, that just speaks to your talents if you can play this entire raid and do an interview at the same time.
You gotta switch.
Unless you just. He's your boyfriend at the least. I mean.
He's a boy and he's a friend.
I mean,
right?
yeah.
But chat, do you have any questions for Okuno?
Where were you?
You know,
September 11th, 2001.
Where was Okuno on January 6th? I think you know right where I was. I was up on that Capitol. I was up there.
Yeah, right.
Now kiss. I'm out of boy love anime. Well, do you wanna smooch?
While you're raiding? Oh my god.
They don't know that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Trust me, this is the most branded content. There you
There
go. Oh.
I had that was good.
Wonderful.
Not now, honey. I'm gaming.
Not now. I'm gaming. I just got raised. Well, is there anything you want to ask me, actually?
When did you initially start coming up with your lore?
So, I wanted to ask about your lore too. Actually, that was one of the questions that I was. That's what I forgot.
Oof. Well, you better strap in. My lore's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. When did I start? Actually, since like before I even created Shiry, I was thinking about lore. It was either gonna be one of two things. I was either gonna be an alchemist, which is what I went for, or I was going to be a god that essentially lost their powers. They were going to be, I believe, the god of love, which would have explained the heart in my eye, and it would have been a god that was the god of love but has never felt love, so they ended up having a very strong emotion. So it would be either insane or almost like a type of like crazy yandere. Maybe being a god or a god character was like narcissistic and could be seen as that way, and I didn't want people thinking that I was just like a narcissist because I was a fallen god or something like that. My lore has been essentially in the works for over 3 years, but once I became my own VTuber, that's when I like started seriously working on it.
Okay, what's yours?
Mine?
Yeah, who knows? Let's strap in.
All starts back in 1996, July 5th. I was born.
Wow.
And I lived my life up until now. That's my lore. I don't have the patience to sit and write it myself.
You have me.
I know.
I feel like one of the best ways to get your lore up and starting and up and is just like having someone ask a ton of like questions for you, essentially. It helps you get different perspectives and stuff.
I think in my mind I've always been like, oh, if you don't follow a certain thing, if you say something that doesn't line up with your lore, then people are going to be like, oh, what are you doing? That's always just been the thing that I've been like, in my mind, I'm like, hey, I'm just me. I am me. Nothing about my character is different from me. I'm not saying anything against people with lore or people who stick to the characters. But I always thought it would be kind of cool to have something back there.
Yeah, and like on the topic of you talking about how like playing a character and stuff like that, I guess the best part about Shiry is like it is essentially me.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be an anime character or stuff like that. I like being myself, and I try to have my main appeal for people coming to me being like a real person, I guess, rather than just like some dude thirst trapping or some dude putting on an obviously like not them, like Pookie Bear. Oh, thanks for the tier 1 sub, Pookie Bear.
Pookie Bear. But I have the utmost respect for the people that stick to those characters, because that's a lot of work. I don't have the energy to do that, and that is genuinely impressive when someone can.
Well, do we want to conclude the Thumping? I mean, I could just not.
If we're gonna do it, if we're gonna like do another one tomorrow, I'm perfectly happy with it being concluded for now.
We're good. Okay. Do you wanna sign my petition?